Hello there and welcome back to Construction Simulator. Um, yes, welcome back. This is kind of a side project. Epic music. This jeez. This is going to be a bit of a side project for me. Because I've been wanting to go and find. Hold on. Let's just do this. Yeah, it's just like, you know what, let's just go into a game. So anyway, I've been wanting to do this for a little while now, and I'm just finally getting around to it. Um, we're going to be, this is going to be a special little video. As you can probably see by the length of this one, it's a lot shorter than any other Construction Sim video we've ever made. We're going to be trying to find all the hammer locations today. I got an extra day where I have quite a bit of time on me. And I'm not doing a damn thing, so I'm going to be scouring the map looking for the hammers, and I'm going to show you where I find all the hammers. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm just going to drive around, essentially. Um, and we'll see what we get up to, what kind of hammers we find. So the first thing we need to do is go over to company, vehicle fleet. Let's grab the pickup truck, sure. I'm going to grab the pickup truck and we're just going to drive around the map. Unfortunately, I'm not able to pick the color of the pickup truck, but here. Oh, this is definitely Ford, right? Isn't Ford the one that does this with the little touchscreen thing in the center console in the newer ones? This guy holds the wheel so weirdly. We're going to go exterior. Alright, and yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to start looking around. I'm going to look around this area for some hammers to see if maybe there's one up here in the corner up in this field or something around that line. I'm just going to start in this corner and we're just going to search this entire area, top to bottom as best we can, and then I'm just going to move across the map, kind of like this, I guess. I don't know, however it works. But every time I find a hammer, I'm going to bring you guys in, and we're going to share the location on the map. So this is, I guess you could call this a guide, but I don't really want to call it a guide because I don't know where all the hammers are. So I'm going to take a few hours to try and find them all, which we'll see how long it takes. We shall see how long it does take to drive around. So we're just going to teleport up here, whatnot. So when I find my first one, I'll bring you guys in, and we'll just. I kind of did this in the Satisfactory playthrough in season 2, where I just kind of showed where all the slug locations were that I had found, as well as crash ships and stuff like that. So I'm going to do the similar here. So give me one moment to go and search. I'm going to start up out in the corner. We're just going to search around. Okay, and I have hit my first one that I have found so far. I was just driving around the area here, and I had seen the little beam there poking out. I'm actually going to. This might make it easier to find them all. There we go. Bring up the menu. Okay, coffee break. Let's turn it to evening. Yeah, this one was just. You could see the little beam from the road, so it's just like, oh, okay. Let's grab this one. So yes, I'm at 20 out of 100, but I'm going to See if I can't find those ones again. If I do find my old ones, I'll show you where those are as well. So I'm not quite sure. I figured there might be one up here, though. Oh, and whoops, I forgot to show where I was on the map. So, whoops, that's the wrong button as well. So this is where I was on the map when I found that, first one. So right there, you can see the little box. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but there's my cursor. It's right there, um, in that bottom right corner. And I seen this one, and I remember this one as well. When you're out doing the little crashed spaceship, I believe. So you got that little opening in the gate. You got this little motel here, or little motel, this little restaurant here. And here's where the crashed spaceship is, which they are floating. Edgar's Homecoming. That's pretty cool. This little buried spaceship. It did come out of nowhere. And then there's a hammer right here on the cliff. So there's that one. Now we go back and get my truck. Yeah, it's just like I could see it from over there, and I was just like, I remember that one now. Clear over here. So, and also by where you do the solar panels. So that's where we are right there. Okay, so I guess the strategy is to uh, leave your game on perpetual night, because I see it right there, right down this road. So, wrong button. So this is where I am right here, right by this pool thingy. I forget what these are called. There's like water treatment plants or something like that. Maybe that's what that is. It's a water treatment plant. Yep, there's one right here. I was actually tempted to go look over here, and I was like, oh, there's a gate there. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to hop that gate, so there's not going to be one up there. But I can't believe I drove right by this. So yeah, leave your game at perpetual night on this map at least. It does seem to help. Because I spotted that up. As soon as I came around this corner, I'm like, oh, there's one. You could spot it, man. Especially with your camera zoomed out all the way. And I bet you the other camera, the looky around camera, the photo mode camera, will definitely help you out as well. Okay, and this one, I was like, I bet you they hide them around the big buildings and stuff like that, the big yards and such. So I drove around right there, and I was like, oh, look, another one. So that one's the village building dealer around the backside of their little yard there. Oh, he disappeared. I was like, no, I need that. So that's pretty good. All right, I guess there's one around the backside of that hotel there. Hop over the fence. Let's go take a look. Oh, right there. There's one right there. So there's the motel you build. I remember this now. Yep. I remember there being a hammer here. So here's your next hammer then. Right behind the motel. Right next to that materials dealer. Sweet. On to the next. Oh, just of note, you know how that sign says hammers, pliers, building supply? And there's a hammer near it. Oh, man. Alright, I'll shut up now. Okay, so right across the street, I found another one. Right across the street, there is WB Fire Department. So you got the fire department here. You got the WB Police Station, or Police Department, um, right here. Just right across the street, right over here. And there's a hammer right over here. So there's the motel that we found the other one. was just like, there's got to be one around the police station, and I seen it. So yeah, definitely leave your game at perpetual night. Well, not leave it, but I have to run around this fence, aren't I? Eh. Sprinto transport systems. So there's a hammer right out behind here. Yay! There's 23 out of 100. I don't think there's not going to be one around this area, right? No. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my truck then. All right, back on the hunt. And not very far away, we have our next one over by Dunkin' Donuts, or in this game, Donuts. Totally the lettering, right? So that is just down the street. The police station stuff is right over here. There's the vehicle dealer. So it's zooming in right there. And I just seen it as I was driving. It's like, there's got to be one here. Um, around some of these buildings. Which we'll go take a walk around these other two. 6 dudes. That's a lot of dudes to take at once. I'm sorry, that's terrible. Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with me? Some days I wonder. Definitely Dunkin' Donuts. It's the same exact type of deal. I was actually driving through the little construction site here. I happened to see it, so maybe there's one at the construction site, but oh, there's one by the Donuts. On to the next. Really? I didn't even get down the street, man. I drove like literally. There's the Donuts. Here's the construction site that I drove through. We're right here on this intersection where my pickup truck is. And look what I happen to see behind this house. So this house, I don't know what cars are going to be out front. It's got American flag. It's got that. It's next to that house that's got this little thing there. Walk around the back. And there's the hammer. And 3 people at the swimming pool. Hey, I just come over to steal your hammer. Why are you all dressed in... Never mind. Just gonna leave now. I wasn't here. Like I said, man, leave your game in perpetual night. You will see them all. That's too funny. Okay, we're at our next one here. We're coming up on daytime. I thought there'd be one in this park. Then I seen this building with this moose out front, which is right here. This building here in the village. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to drive around it, see if there's one behind the back. There actually is one back here. I did see it. But I kept running into crap, so I just left my truck. But yeah, I ran around the back here and was just like, oh, I wonder if there's one back there. Oh, sure is. I'll hop over this little fence. Back. And, oh, uh-oh. No. Apparently there's a, what the hell? Did you see the building change? Oh, the lights turned off. That's what happened. Okay. Well then, yeah, it's like, it's also next to this new development, this little new development area over there. It's got like dirt roads and that's it. Okay, on to the next. Alright, so hitting up the next one, we got Bernie Biner, or Biner, Bernie's Diner, or Bernie Butters. I don't, my brain completely locked up for that. uh, Bernie Butters. I wanted to say Bernie's Diner, but I went Bernie Biner. For fuck's sake. Wow. Yep, there's one here. So I parked over there, and I walked around the backside of this and then seen it. Just like, oh, okay. There's one there. I have a feeling that there was one out in this oil field. We're gonna go check it real quick. There probably was one out in this oil field somewhere. Oh, I see another one. Well, there's not one out in the oil field, but there's one over. Oh yeah, so this diner. Here's the gas station. Um, the diner is right there. It's right there. Something like that. See one over here by this. Oh, this is where you. Can I hop this fence? Nope. All right. Let's return to the truck real quick. Oh, a bit of a loading. Guess I was too far away. I needed to go check that oil field again, but I'm pretty sure there was one out there. Or there was one out in a field like that. Alright, so here we are over at the building yard. This is still in the village, by the way. I'm going to check my garage one more time as well, since we're right there. Bit of a lag. And there's one right here. Just happened to see it. I am leaving my game at nighttime. Yeah, I'm going to go check this. We're going to check this oil field real quick. See if there's a black hammer out there. I'm pretty sure there was one out in that field somewhere. Let the drive out there, I guess. We're gonna check the yard up there. Like, I think there was one there. I think it actually leads you to it, kind of, the game. Possibly, if there is one. I don't remember if it was this yard or the city yard. There's one in one of these yards. I can feel there. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, I guess there was one here. Oh, that's brilliant. Wait. You can see them. You see them through buildings? No, you cannot. Okay, they have to be nearby, within your view then. But, yeah, they do kind of pop up. I could have swore I went out here last time and into this oil field and I found one. It makes sense that there was one out here. These are oil pumps, by the way, if you don't know what they are. So what these do is they yank up a pole up and down that goes all the way to a pump, and the electronic motor here rotates this weight, which moves the arm up and down and sucks the oil up. The pump down there is a mechanical pump, so it's an electronic motor that runs the thing, but it's a mechanical pump down at the bottom. So it's what they would, I guess, what you could call a sucker rod. I'm not sure if that's what they call it. I know in the irrigation field when I was working on little windmill wells for cattle and stuff, for cattle and light farming. That's what they called it. Oh, bad news. I don't think there's one out here. I could have swore there was one by an oil field, but and I don't see any shiny, so I guess not. And on to our next one here. I drove around that oil field a little bit more. I didn't see one. I might visit again later and try some more, but I decided to move on. So remember the cul-de-sac you start in? That's what we're looking at right here. Sorry, my tabs are all fucked up. all of a sudden. So yeah, there's one right here by this blue house. So yeah, that's where that other one was, and the other one was like back here. It's over by the building here. And this one is in that cul-de-sac that you start out in. I think it's the only cul-de-sac in the game here for this map. Let me have the hammer. There we go. 30 out of 100. We're getting there. 70 to go. I thought I'd take a look down the cul-de-sac. I was like, I wonder if there was one in this cul-de-sac. I mean, it is kind of significant, so um, because you start there, that would give it a shot. There's also a house for sale, which I don't usually see, so I'm wondering if we live here. No, no, we do not. Also, I hear flies. Oh, there's a trash can. I see. Oh, look, you have my pickup truck. I like that you can see, you can have vehicles that exist out in your own world. It's pretty nice. And here we are on our next one, which this one I've already gotten. I got this a while ago. But it's over by the vehicle dealer. So you got the vehicle dealer, you got this garage here, and then you've got the main building, um, which the front door is on this side. Okay. You got the main building, and you walk around here, and here's the hammer corner with these totally realistic 3D interiors. I mean, they are 3D interiors, they're just interiors of nothing, and the window kind of warps it weirdly. Also, if you look, it is a 3D interior, like it's a box, but it's a textured box. It's a flat texture box. Interior. All right. I've been looking around these houses trying to see if I can see any in the backyard um, and whatnot. Yeah. Oh, here's another construction site. What goes here? There's got to be something that goes here, right? So here we are over by Six Dudes again. And I take a look behind these houses real quick and see if there's any back here. Okay, and I know I'm all over the place with this, but meh, choose what you want. But yes, we are on to our next one. I remember this one too, because I think me and my buddy found this together. So I think you do pipe work, you do work on this pipe, or you do work right around here. Um, so it's on this little, you can see this little thing here. You just go right down this road, and yeah, you can kind of see the hammer right there, in behind the pipe there. So what you do is hop this fence, and then we go a little bit lower, walk underneath it, and here's your hammer. Boop. I don't think you can crouch in this game. You could also or you could also walk around, but yeah, you have to go down here. Yes, like, because I don't think you can crouch. Yep. Go right on around. I wonder if there's one over by this building, or this building dealer. Or did we already find this one? Oh, we already found this one. That's right. Oh yeah, there is another cul-de-sac, huh? I don't think there's one around here. Because there's one there and there's one by the building dealer. So this is what I do when I go and look behind houses and stuff. I think there's one around this cul-de-sac here. We can take a look. Just jumping fences in people's backyards. They go crazy. Oh, on to our next one. So we're on to our next one. I don't know if you can spot it by looking at this screen, but can you spy it? Can you spy it at all? Look at the top, kind of over here. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but over by the building, our own yard. There's another one up there. I just happened to see it. So I was driving up, just trying to drive around and see if there's any more behind some of these houses. And there's a freaking another one up here inside this yard. It's pretty crazy, yeah? It's like back here somewhere. Ah, so we're in the yard again, inside the yard. Yeah, you could see that from the road. Just like, just happened to get a sneaky glimpse of it. This nighttime is really helping as well. So we're at 31 out of 100 so far. I'm gonna make a few more laps of the town and then I might move on. Just to go by some of the areas I missed and whatnot, and keep a keep a nice view out, keep my eyes peeled, whatever you want to say. All right, I spotted the next one as well over by the gas station. Thought I'd take a look around here. Over by the gas station. I was like, yeah, it's got to be a run around the gas stations, right? There's probably one at every gas station, I bet. I would be one of those types of games. Except here's one just kind of hanging out with this lady. Also, yeah. So we're down in the corner here with the marker, or with the gas station marker. There's 32. I'm actually gonna just drop a save real quick. Found so many already. Actually, so common around this area, which is nice. That you can just find them all. Okay. Gonna keep lapping or keep lapping the town, and make sure I've covered every square inch this side to it. Just random and wacky. And on to our next one here. I actually only spotted this one um, because it was daytime. You can actually kind of see it there. This one we had gotten during the this house construction right here. That's the only reason we had gotten it. So, yep. So this little expansion point here, where they're building the new houses. I could just happen to catch a glimpse of it. And we had already gotten this hammer before, so boop, bling, just making the noise. I just happened to see it. It's like, oh, okay. All right, let's switch back to night. I just let it. I was kind of lazy, just kind of let it roll over. I was just like, I'm not getting out unless I need to. Yeah, you can't really spot it at night. I don't know. It's hard to spot the ones you've already gotten as well, unless you remember where they are. And we're on to our next one. So I was driving this road. I drove this road twice, the opposite direction, and I completely missed this one. I just happened to be driving this way, and it's just like, oh look, there's one right on top of this garbage can. Uh, and it's at this vehicle dealer too, so it's at the village vehicle dealer. It's the second building, the one with the doors. Just walk around it. You'll find the garbage cans. Rent me. I want the hammer. Yay, 33 out of 100. We're getting there. Yeah, let's freaking go, man. And I found another one. How many are in this freaking village, man? I found my next one. So yeah, I was driving up here up on the hill. So this is the little curve section, it looks like. And it's behind this third house here, I think. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know if I can hop this fence. Um, hop the fence from this side. I know you can hop up on vehicles. There we go. Eh. No. Oh, just hop the fence. Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to go for a swim. We can do the Wilhelm scream though. Back to my vehicle and back to searching. And on to our next one here. This one I just found. So I've been driving around the city for about an hour between the last hammer and this one, and I don't seem to find any more. So I'm just gonna move this way across the top of the map, like I said. This one, if you go down past this pond here, and you go down here, this is the dam. Uh, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna look around these buildings down here, uh, and whatnot. So I decided to look around the buildings. I was like, okay, well, I can't go that way. Oh, look, a hammer. Oof. Never seen that one before, obviously. See, I'm going to take a few more drives around these damn buildings, and we'll see if there's another one. And here's our next one. So, um, this one's also, it's on the middle of the dam. I drove all the way down. There's a road that goes all the way this way. And drove around, and I didn't see anything around any of the other buildings down there. So I drove across here. And I just happened to see it sitting on the side of the road. So this one I had already picked up in earlier gameplay, but that's where that one is. And I'm going to check this little outcropping right here. Oh, I see it. You can see it from here. I was going to check that little outcropping. I just looked. Oh, we can see it from there. Cool. That one's actually pretty close to the other one. Right behind this little Gordon stand. So right there. A little outcropping. Oh, and there's not another one right here. I don't want to have to cut again. If I need to. If I need to, I will. These people around here are always so poorly dressed. Like, all the women either look like they walked out of a way earlier decade, or they're in their pajamas. Like they got out of the house and that's what they decided to wear when they left. I don't know what these devs like. I guess they like women in their pajamas out in public. I mean, all right, that's what you like. That's what you like. And I like to see that too, but no, these are backwards. These are facing backwards. That's, that's not how you look at that. You look through this end. I like to look at that stuff too, but not out in public. You know, gotta have some decent clothing when you're out in public. Can't be wearing your pajamas all day. I just wanted to check this right quick because there's a little weird thing, but I do not see anything here. What about underneath this power line? Any hammers? No. I've already kind of drove up and down this road, kind of took a look at some things, but I guess on to the next. I'm going to take this road and we're going to go find another little, another little area. The hammers seem to be around prominent locations, so or good locations, I guess. So I guess we'll go take a look. And after a little bit of a drive later, it was actually quite a bit, I decided to look around the sawmill right here. Um, so this is the sawmill around this area. I'm going to go up to this farm next and see. I think I remember one being out there because we were out there before. I can't remember what we were looking for. Oh, we were looking for farmer fields. That's what we were looking for the Halloween update. I think we found one up there, so I'm going to go take a look up there real quick. But this one you can spot by driving around this way. And since it's nighttime, you can see it right there. Just gotta hop over this fence. Right up behind these logs. I'm actually glad I didn't drive in the other way. Well, where I was at, I was looking around that other farm across the street, where that where the Halloween update was supposed to be spooky, you know, at midnight or whatever, and it was a bit overwhelming. They did something, but it was just underwhelming. A bit underwhelming. So I was looking around that farm for a little bit, driving around. What the hell kind of music were they listening to? So yeah, I'm gonna drive back up here because I was coming down this road and I was like, "Ooh, sawmill," you know, went, "Ooh, squirrel." Freaking ADHD brain over here. I haven't been professionally diagnosed with um, ADHD, but I was definitely quote unquote professionally diagnosed with um, both bipolar and multi-personality disorder, possibly. Yeah, there's a hammer there. Drove right up to it. It was right next to this little well here, which is up inside this little curve. I don't think there's any others out here. That one we had found before. I guess technically I did get professionally diagnosed with ADHD, but I say unprofessionally because I was on a lot of different medications ow, I was on a lot of different medications when I was a kid, and none of them seemed to have helped. They just either made things worse or made things kind of neutral, I guess. So I guess technically it did cure me. Take a look at this gas station too. Well, on that note, let's head on to the next one before we get too distracted. On to our next one here, after driving around for just a little bit. Uh, Countryside West, I think it's called. Obviously, it says right there. So I think we built a building here. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but it's right. It looks like it's right behind this building here. Just drove the sidewalk, and it's just like, I'm gonna drive around this pond, and here we are. Like, yay! Okay, I'm gonna take a look around the rest of this facility, and then we'll move on to the next one. Next one that we found. I don't know how anyone would see this without tremendous amount of luck. So I was driving around here, driving around the curves. I slammed into a car, and went to move my camera around like this, and I just happened to glance at this right up here. You see this? You see this crap? Look at this crap, man. How? How are you even supposed to get that? I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I just happened to spot it right as I freaking rotated my camera. Oh, okay, I guess I can just climb rocks. What? Uh-oh, I want to follow through the map. I got my truck there as a teleportation point. Can I? I'm Skyriming. I'm Skyriming. What the fuck? How? How are you supposed to see this without doing what I did, which was incredibly lucky of just like happen to have in my camera position in just the right spot and hit a car because I was going the wrong way down the road. And I slammed into the traffic car. It's like, I'm gonna rotate my camera around because I want to go, I don't want to back up. I'm too lazy for that. So I hit the traffic car and was just kind of pushing it. It's like it'll disappear, and then I just happened to see like this little splash, that little graphic that the hammer makes. No, there's no freaking way. There is no way you'd be able to see that without a tremendous amount of luck. Fuck that one. I hope there's not any more like that. Because that one I could have been searching the entire map forever for that one. If I didn't happen to get lucky. Better go buy a freaking lottery ticket. On to the next. And on to our next one here. I just happened to see this as I was coming around. I smashed into this little dealio here. I was just like, oh, look at that. There's another one. Behind the shipyard sign. So we are currently Okay, so that one was that last one was there. I forgot to show it on the map. But this one is right over here. Um, also, switch back to night. Boop. They're easy to see at night. It's right behind this little sign here, though. Over in this yard, we're at 40 out of 100, man. I mean, I haven't showed you guys 40, but we're certainly getting there. But I thought, oh, there's one at the other yard. Why not check out the next one? Check around these bin piles real quick before we move on to the next one. Seeing it. We're seeing one. No. Just gotta check around these bins, man. Just to make sure. Can I climb this? I can. Whee! I don't think you're supposed to be able to climb this. Or maybe you are. I'm not sure. Like, not in real life, definitely. Like, hop. A hop, skip, and a jump. See one. Oh, hey, hello. I was gonna get ready to say, I don't see another one. Look at that. So that one's right in the middle of the yard. Right underneath the symbol. This little staircase. Boop. More? That's cool. Glad we found both of those. There might be a third one in this yard. You never know, man. You never know. I'm gonna go take a look around this building. This metal workshop. Like, there's gotta be a third one. As big as this yard is, there's gotta be a third one. Probably not. They're probably not gonna hide another one behind a sign, right? No. I'm telling you, though, nighttime is the best time. That song just popped into my head. Jeez. That's old as well. Because nighttime is one time I am happy. Because in my dreams. Jeez, man, that is old as. That is old. Ugh, that was a long time ago, too, to listen to that stuff. Alright, I guess on to the next. I don't think there's another one in this yard. I'm going to take you a look at this yard next to us, but I don't think there's another one there. Or another one here, anyway. And on to our next one. I just happened to spot while I was running around here. So I drove around this building, parked here, I hopped across this little wall. There's a wall divider here, and I ran all the way around some of these buildings. I think I ran out of this one, and then I came around this way to go back to my truck. And what should I find? A hammer between the crates. So yeah, that's right there. Hey, get up here. Thank you. Nice. We're at 42 out of 100. Well, I'm almost halfway there anyway. We're not quite halfway there. I wanted to check this yard as well, just in case there's one. No, there's not. Okay. Right, back to the truck. Yeah, it ran all the way around that one. Alright, I'm just checking all these business yards along this block here, seeing if there's any. They gotta have one around the big shot, right? Anyone's hiding over here? Behind the containers? Nope. Always gotta check around these industrial parks, though. where all these warehouses and stuff and such are. Because they'll be cheeky. They'll hide one around here. You ain't gonna find it unless you happen to be looking. But that said T-boning. I was gonna say, what's a T-boning? I know what a T-bone is, but what's the act of T-boning? I guess the act of T-boning could be related to vehicles. At least we hope. Something, something else. Well, there's no more around here, so I guess around on to the next one. Alright, so I'll tell you, this area is big and annoying to walk around in. Or you can't really drive around a whole lot. You kind of have to walk around most of these buildings. So this is our next one here. So you can see these two big buildings here along this curved road. Don't worry about the coffee thing. The industrial area is where I'm at now. I'm going to search the whole industrial pact before I go into the city. But that would be in the harbor as well. I know there's one out here, which we will go to later. But yeah, I was just walking around all these buildings. I've been out here for a little while. Just trying to search. I wonder if there's one between these tanks somewhere. So there's 43 out of 100. Let's see if I can get over this fence. Maybe if I get on top of this wall. If I get on top of the wall, I might be getting stuck in here. You're not supposed to go in here, really. Can you climb up these? No, they don't exist. Oh, sad. Yeah, I'm gonna look between these bins here and see if I can see another one. I'll also be keeping an eye on that walkway too. There might be one up there. Yeah, these bins we can look underneath. Can you climb these bins? So sometimes as well as you can go into like a camera and photo mode. Zoom out a little bit. Kind of see around the area. Camera doesn't let you go too terribly far. Either way. Yeah, I'll see one here. And the camera doesn't let you go too terribly far, so yeah, it's not all that much helpful, but it is kind of helpful. Yeah, I'm not seeing one around here. Check around the back here. Nope. And they hide these in some good places, but like I said, see how annoying this area is. It is really annoying to check for hammers. Just because there's a lot of area where you're not allowed to drive. That if you want to find hammer, or if you go to an area where there is a hammer, you will find it via on foot. You will not find it um, via vehicle. It is so annoying. So annoying around here. Sheesh. Guess I'll keep looking. And here's our next one that we had already found over here by the steel mill. So the steel mill clear over here. I've kind of checked some of this. Kind of been lazy about it as well. I've been trying. Trust me, I've been trying. This is our next one right here. Yeah, just gonna keep looking. On to the next. And here's the next one. Yeah, I'm just driving around these blocks. trying to find trying to find one. There's actually one hidden underneath this ramp here. So you have this little interchange right here. There's the fabricated wall mill, so right there. It's hiding underneath here. Very cleverly hitting and very cleverly hidden. Very nice. Very, very nice. On to the next. And we're at our next one here. I just happened to spot this one. You can kind of see it there. So around this gas station, just happened to spot it. It's right inside this little yard around this building here. I was just driving around the gas station, having a look, because I was like, well, maybe there's one around the gas station. And there's actually one right there, you can see it. Right between the containers here. Just happened to see the little beam from the road. Let's turn it back to nighttime as well. That's how I've been doing it. Just switching it to perpetual night, basically. Wish I could freeze time. The other place I wanted to look, when I was going around here, and then I was like, I'm going to look around these tanks real quick. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I just want to check around the building first. Nothing around the building. Let's check around these tanks real quick. Oh, not seeing one. Hey, that would have been a good one to hide, or a good place to hide one as well. And these little tanks. There's one underneath the freeway. Never know, man. See something shiny over there. That might be just railing, though. Yeah, it looks like it's just railing. So if I check underneath the freeway as I go along, then I don't have to worry about it later on. That sort of stuff. Back to my vehicle. Alright, on to the next. And here's our next one. In that yellow bin there, I was driving around the yard here. So yeah, I'm checking this block by block, so I've kind of just went boom, 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 looking around. Then I'm checking this whole long block, and then I'm going to check, oh, we already checked that one. So I guess I'll move on to this one next, probably. I'm just finishing out the checking of this block. And like I said, it's right between these two buildings and in this yellow bin. Just happened to see it while I was traveling around. Oh, can't get back in my truck. Teleport. Alright, on to the next. And this is why you always recheck your areas once you've done checking an area. Always go back and look. Look at this little sucker. This one's hidden right behind here. And it can only be seen while checking this block over here. Driving back there. I was just like, oh, that's shiny. And yeah, let's drive right on in here. Always recheck your areas. This is a nice and hidden one too. Would have never seen that had I not been looking behind that wall there, walking around. Anyway, to the next. And here we are at our next one. So this one can only be found on foot behind Shrimp Palace. So there's a Shrimp Palace here. I parked here and I couldn't. I decided I was going to walk along this little boardwalk here, which goes right along the pier. I don't know what people want to watch dock workers for. Hey! Um, so yeah, right behind the Shrimp Palace here, on about halfway up this block. There it is. So there's that one. And I'm gonna go to, um, since I know I've checked that area in the past, I'm just gonna go to the ones that we already know about. So let's head right on over there. And here we are, we're at our next one, which we had found rebuilding this kind of sea break or whatever it was called. I can't remember. Can't remember which episode it was on either, but I know we were rebuilding part of it anyway, and we ran all the way down here and found this one by the lighthouse. So that one's out on a stalk out here. It's a bit of a sea break. And the next one I'm going to go for is the one, you see that, I don't know if you can see my mouse again, but see this orange, you see that orange wall in front of us with that gray kind of block? There's one right there on that corner, so that's the one we're going to go for next. You can actually drive down here, by the way, which is funny. Actually drive down here. Let's go over to that one. And we're at our next one here, that I was talking about. So there's the lighthouse there. So it's right on this corner, pretty much. So it's right there. Boop, bling. As we had already gotten it. Alright, on to the next. I'm actually running out of ones that I remember us getting. So hopefully we're getting closer to catching up with our old selves. Because I have no idea. And I did check this area the last time, and I did find that one, so that first time. So I guess on to the next. And we found our next one that is another one of those. Only if you have the camera in the right position. I was actually looking into this tunnel here, and I was driving by, and I was like, okay, not one there. And oh, did you see it? Did you catch it? Right there. Yep. Had my camera pointed into this tunnel. Had I been on the other side, I probably would have missed it. I was looking inside here to see if there's one in there. There's actually one down there. Do I take this little staircase down there? How do I get up on top of this? Like, it seems impossible to actually get into this sort of bin area. It's like just top it. I was trying to see if there's a proper way in, but not. 49. Almost halfway. Yep. And I'm pretty sure I looked around this entire yard and I didn't see another one. Unfortunately. Unless there's like one. If there's one hidden up on the bins, I congratulate you for hiding one up there. But I have not spotted one around this area. Take a look around them bins. Around here. In this case, there might be one cheeky hiding. Yep, I don't see one. So I guess we'll head down there and see what we can see. And here is our next one. I remember this one now. So you actually end up building a private marina in this area um, in one of the missions. But over here by this prop, it's kind of off the road's up there, and here's the other marinas and stuff like that. I think there's actually another one around here, around the marina. This one's right in front of this propeller. And you'll see Elisa's tiki bar. Yeah. We're going to go take a look down here. I think there was another one over here somewhere. I don't remember, though. Could have swore we had found another one around here. We were doing something around this area. Probably that. Yep. And we had went around these docking areas. There's not one here. pretty sure there was another one. It's been a while since we had found it last. So I'm like, how do I get down there to get to it? There it is, yep, right there. Alright, so this little road here, the Villa District. It's at the end here. I'm gonna go check around the rest of this Marina and make sure there's not another one hiding. We'll go take a quick little look. Yeah, because I was like, I was up there when my buddy found it, and I was just like, it's down here, and I'm like, I don't know how to get down there, and I had to go around the fence. That's the story. That's how she goes. I also like how they built these in pieces, and they're just like, instead of connecting them up nicely, they're just like, we'll just put some plates over it. It's fine. I guess there's one cheap and easy way to do it. Me, would have rather tried to find a way to connect it up all nice and neat like. Okay, is there one at the end here? No, it would have come up by now. I wonder if there's one at that island. I didn't ever check that island. I don't think you can get to it though. I don't think there's a way to get to it, but that would be that'd be cheesy. It'd be like, oh, you gotta hop on that boat right there that's moving. You gotta hop on that boat at the right time and let them drive by the island and you hop off. Oh, I see one. Aha, there was another one around the marina. So this one is around this curve here. Nice. Blink. 50 out of 100. We're halfway there. Whoa. I was trying to think of something. I couldn't think of anything to rhyme. That isn't the actual song. I don't know. Hammering without a care. Cutting up a pear. Stitching up a tear. Now I think of them all. Fuck me. And let's just hop back in the truck. On to the next one. And we're on to our next one. So I came up with some lyrics for the Hammer one, for the Hammer version. So it's just like, I was thinking, talking about, or singing about the Hammer. If I can get up here. Jeez. Couldn't, stuck on that. I was just thinking, you could sing Take My Tool and We'll Nail It, I swear. Now, whoa. Hammering without a care. Or take my kit and we'll sew it, I swear. Oh dear. Alright, it's gotten a little bit laggy over here, and I wonder why. Hmm. I don't see any others on that block. Yeah, I just decided to come back up this block, and we'll see what we can see. Driving between buildings and whatnot. Already checked all these, I think. Pretty sure I have. Oh, hey, look at that one. Look at that. Alright, so that other one was over here. I didn't mark it on the map, but... And this one seems to be right here behind the gas station. 52 out of 100. Getting there. And here's our next one. It happened to see it from behind this other factory over here. Just like, I'm just gonna drive around. See up this little factory here. I was like, ooh, drive around that way. It's fine though. I think I can hop this fence. No, the game refuses. These chain link fences are unhoppable, apparently. I mean, I could see why. There's no support at the top. So if you try to hop it, you just bend the fence. Just bend the fence down. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Why'd you put me over here? Why, game? Why? I guess it was the road I was on there a minute ago. Alright, so don't miss that jump. Honestly, I don't think you should be able to fall between those, but... Oh, come on now. Ah, you can't do that. How are you supposed to get this stupid thing? I don't understand how to get up there. Like, if I walk to the edge and then try to climb, I'll fall in between them. But if I jump early enough... I mean, this isn't GTA either, so, you know. You're not able to jump and then jump again. Maybe I just gotta... Ah! Okay, you don't press forward, you just walk to the edge and then press the jump button. Whee! So that's 53 out of 100. I wonder if there's one... So I was just searching these blocks and I haven't gotten to this other block over here yet, so I'm wondering if there's one behind there. Take a look. So yeah, I'm just moving my way kind of back up the map and along the highway. Get out of my way. I'm wondering if there's one in behind these buildings or something. Ew. Fortunately not. And this is how you search. Just go in behind every single building. Make sure you look behind every building. And behind, or between every car, behind every sign. Underneath every single pedestrian. They may be hiding them too. No, they're not. They're not big enough to hide those things. Are you kidding? Okay. Behind there. What about behind this guy? Oh yeah. Isn't there a hammer over here on this racetrack or near the racetrack? There's got to be, right? There's got to be a hammer near here. I swore there was. I mean, of course, the hammer wouldn't make any sense right on the track either. It'd be near the track, though, definitely. Because being on the track, we built the track, so the hammer wouldn't have appeared until then. There's a hammer around this building. Change it back to night so we can see better. At least it's not flashing white in the nighttime. Sometimes my graphics card does that. I think it's more in the evening is when it does that. Unfortunately, there's no hammers back here. I could have swore there was one around here, though. I'll keep looking. Be right back with you. Alrighty then, on to our next one, which is just up here in the housing estate. Because I'm checking these next 2 blocks here. It's right inside this dude's yard. Just happen to see it as you're driving by. This is why I turned it on. That's why we have it on night. I was able to easily see that. Is that one there? No, it's just a window. Now, this is how you do like a neighborhood. I mean, these streets are a little too small, to be honest. I probably wouldn't have opted for them. But yeah, these ones in these little housing neighborhoods should be decently easy to spot at nighttime. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go block by block and search for the next set. See if there's even more in this area. There might be. Never know, there might be one at every block somewhere. If they're directly behind the house, those are going to be a little bit harder. Because I'll check this area multiple times, of course, doing multiple angles and such. Drive each street twice, once in one direction and once in the other. That's how I'll do it. There's probably another one around here and I'm just missing it. Oh, right there. So that's on the second block. Looks like it's around this area here. Don't hey me. You walked into me. I was trying to climb the fence. Cat. There's some fences this game just does not like. This one here. Everybody's sitting in shorts. Crazy. This character really doesn't want to climb any of these fences. What the heck? Maybe I can climb it from this side. Ah! I win! What is this, a pool? Yeah, I think it's a pool. 55 out of 100. Woo! I need to get out of here. Back to the truck. Oh, the wheels started moving before I started moving. That's not how that works. Yeah, I'll probably drive this again. Yeah, these are so compact, it's like I'm afraid to skip to the next one, or try to skip to the next one. Whoa, hello there. See that? Look at that. You can see that from clear over here. Also, coffee break, nighttime. Nighttime's easier to look at anyway in this game. The skybox is very, pixely, but not pixely at the same time. It's very strange. And that one is right here. Right, I guess just on to the next one. We'll see what happens later. And look at our next one. Heck yeah, look at that baby. Shine in the night. I didn't even know this one existed. Just driving along this, I was checking around the front of those houses one more time, and then I was gonna go down this this next street here. I was just like, holy crap, I can't believe I missed that. Missed that the first time I drove up here. Must have been looking to the right in the houses again. Just missed it. Right, on to the next. And on to our next one here. This is actually getting a little bit tiresome already. Hey, we're getting it, man. We're getting them done. Just spotting this one. Can I not get in there? Can I climb your gate? No. Okay. Oh, this one is right behind these houses here. Might need to pull the truck up. Yeah, since the game won't let me jump this, can't get into the backyard. It's right there, man. I can't get to it. Oh, maybe I can use their van. Oh yeah, eat it. Teleport back to my truck to get out of here. Alright, on to the next. And here's our next one, which I just went down this. There's a little alleyway. Oops, that's the wrong button. I'm getting tired. Yeah, there's a little alleyway between these houses. I drove down this alleyway looking for more and was like, oh, maybe there's one in the center spot. Looks like there isn't, but there is one. You can see it. It's behind house number 2. This way. Just seen a guy going around stealing your hammers from your backyard. Hey. Nice. That's behind that house here with the little tile out front. Sweet. Back to the truck. And on to the next one. Like I'm basically refinding all my old ones that I've already found. That's okay though, we can go through them together. But here's our next one. So this is the materials dealer over by the housing estate. And it's right up on this corner. Right, yeah. Blink. Alright. On to the next. And here's our next one. Right behind this dude's house. So, there's the gas station, there's his house. Just driving down the alleyways trying to find him. 60 out of 100. Very nice. Oh, gotta return to my truck this way, I guess. On to the next. I'm just out here ruining everyone's evening out in the park, driving my pickup truck down the walkway, and I found myself a collectible. I was actually trying to get up there to behind those houses, and I was just like, oh, look at that. Just look at that. Okay. Had a little bit of a spike there, and I was just making sure everything was running. 61 out of 100. So on to the next. See, I'm just driving along the walkway. And in comes our next one. This one, you can actually miss it at night because of the lit up trees. Just driving along this little road here. I actually drove by this already once. It's funny how you miss that stuff. I didn't show you the mission marker. so now I think, yeah, I'm going to check out all of this area. Oh, need to go out of the pond this way. Huge freaking map to check, though, because all the big buildings, the big city is going to be the hardest, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to go down this alleyway. They like to hide them in, they like to hide them in behind these houses and such. Oh, nothing there. Oh, stupid thing. Get out of my way. Love how they ghost when you run them over. Look, these two are on their date. Having a good time. Bloop. I just ghosted them. Okay. Here. Oh, pff. Hello. So that one is. I don't even know where I'm at. I'm in this block, though. I'll say that. I'm on the walking path. Look at this one. Hiding back here. Hello there. That's why it's always good to check in the little back paths and stuff. A little behind the areas. These are actually, except for a few of them, these are actually been relatively easy to spot. Oh hey, we're back at the marinas again. Yeah, they've been relatively easy to spot for the most part. There has been a few of them that have been absolutely just devious, you know. Like there's no way you would spot that unless you were looking in just the right spot. You know, get lucky enough to actually do that. I've been looking a few times tonight, and I'm probably all out of luck for the next 20 years because of it. Yeah, this is also how I kind of search as well. I'll just think that house is clear. Okay, there's another alleyway. Up here we can drive down. I guess the only thing you contend with at night is the lights. Sometimes the lights will get you. Everybody has their own property out here. Everybody's freaking rich. They got their own house, their own freaking half a block, quarter of a block, or whatever. I don't think I'm going to find another one for a little bit. On to the next, though. And here's our next one. Right there. You can kind of see it by that blue house there. Right there. Oh, I've had that marker on for a long time now. Just kind of just been ignoring it. Can I jump up this little edge? Yes, I can. Person's got a phone out there like, oh. First of all, your phone's not even on. Second of all, your fingers are melted into it. No wonder you've gone insane. Oop, 64. Sweet. I've been checking these blocks vigorously because it's hard to check these ones. Even though, yeah, there's more open space, there's a lot of trees and stuff in the way. So you gotta check them forward, backwards, side to side, upside down, right side up, halfway between upside down and right side up, quarter turn. Just gotta check everything. What if this green hut has one? I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a place for them to hide the helicopters for the weather. Definitely ain't no plane hangar. It may look like one, but it ain't no plane hangar. Let's see. Are there any on top of these? Nope. Between? No. Yeah, plane, there's no runway for a plane, even a small plane to take off. So I'm guessing they just wheel the helicopters in by via vehicle, push them in underneath these little thingies. There's got to be one around here, right? Like, it'd be kind of crazy if there wasn't. Let's change it to nighttime again. We can see things better at night. See the glow. Good, I'm glad those were not crash intoable. Really? There's one behind the wall. Nope. It's like I didn't quite look behind this fence, did I? No, there's not one there. Sad. Oh, apparently that fence don't exist. Okay. That's why they found that other one. Is there one in this little park area? Well, I'm guessing this is where more development's gonna go. Considering it's an empty lot. Like a big old villa house. Or something. Yeah, like I said, these blocks are hard to check because there's traffic too. But there's just a million trees in the way. So it's just, you happen to spot one, be lucky. And sometimes you just gotta get out and take a look. Because it might be hidden in a crevice. Most of the time I've been lucky with seeing them from the road or from an alleyway or whatnot. I mean, crazy if there's one hidden in that little crevice. Like you can only see it from a certain angle. Okay. Guess I ain't gonna find another one for a little bit, so on to the next. Sometimes it does take a while. Get in. And we're on to our next one here, which is actually hidden inside this little industrial park here. The way to get in is there is an entrance right at this road here. You just follow the kind of leftish path. I don't know if there's another one in here. I've kind of looked around. I haven't seen another one yet. I'm going to keep looking just to make absolutely sure. There's 65 out of 100. Very nice. We are getting there. Taking a while, but we are getting there. So yeah, let's go see if there's more. Let's stand up for a minute. There's a little bit dreary. Not dreary, a little bit tiresome. None there. Yeah, it's a nice little industrial park. Nothing too bad about it. There's a windmill well up there. Old wooden one too. Oh man, look at this curve. It's like snow run. Oh hey, look at that. Just say it's like Snow Runner all over again. Again, we're still inside the industrial park, so oh, there we go. Feels good. It's like, no, I need that. 66. I guess on to the next one. I don't think there's another one in here. I mean, it'd be crazy if there was. So just keep following the path. That's old windmill well. Old wooden one. They're not made out of wood anymore. I think I've only worked on like 2 wooden ones in my entire life. I mean, yes, I wasn't in the irrigation field very long, but I only worked on 2. The rest of the windmill wells were all metal. Let's see, can I ramp out of here? Nope. Back onto the road, I guess. On to the next. Hello there. I was driving around this little area that I didn't get. It just happens to be one out by this vehicle. We've been by this vehicle dealer like many times. There might be another one around here. I'll have to take a look. We'll see. I think I remember getting one around here. Okay, we're not on our next one yet, but I seen this and I think I might be able to get in here. I was just like, I might be able to get inside this area. Let me try jumping this fence. I want to go in the adventure park. Okay, never mind. Wait, no. I saw an opening over here. Yeah, right there. Hey, we're in the adventure park. Yay! There's gotta be hammers in here. Oh my gosh, look, this is a full-fledged theme park. This is amazing. It's like, there's gotta be some hammers, right? We've already been around this area. Fucking course. I walked right by it. Going this way. There's gotta be some more in here. Oh, this place looks cool. Can I walk in between here? We got the barber, we got the gum, the gum store, the hotel, the blacksmith, the saloon. This is cool. Oh yeah, they tried to theme it up and everything. Little mine collapse, that looks cool. Oh, where can you like watch a show? Right up here. Oh heck yeah, man. I would totally sit down and watch this. And a little bank, a little sheriff's place, and a little store. Oh yeah, you could have like little shootouts. Oh, that'd be cool. A little hiding areas. Can I go up these stairs? Eh, I wanna go. I want up. I want ups. Oh, is this the finale? This has got to be the finale mission, right? I bet. This is the finale mission. This has got to be. We do construction work on this area. This looks freaking cool. What's this? This is the Aqua World. Oh, it's blocked. I see a hammer over there. I want to check out Aqua World real quick. Check around the backside. There's got to be like 5 hammers in here, right? So I get a little spray paint. Somebody made a little oopsie on the side of the building. 4D cinema. How does that work? So another little hammer in the back here. Oh, by the way, so this is right underneath Central Heights. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, got a little area out here. A little hammer. Yeah, what's that? 69. Nice. Should get an achievement right there called nice. If I made a video game every time if there was a 69 number to be got, there would be an achievement to get called nice. Oh, are we in Spooky Land now? Is that where we are? Spooky Land. It's like a multiple theme park. Oh wow, this is weird and a bit of a maze. This is a food court. Oh, nice. We got some. I was gonna say we got some hot dogs. Nope, we got some hot pot, and we got some ice cream and donuts. Donuts. Anything? Yep. So it's a theme park. This has got to be the last mission. I've never been in here before as well. So this has got to be the last mission. Kind of want to go back in this area. Oh, I see. It's Pirate Land. Or is this Jurassic Land? Back to 9. I've done that so many damn times. Oh, this is Medieval Land. The castle, maybe? I'm not sure. Or this is Pirate Land. This got to be Pirate Land. It's like piratey themed. The volcano kind of doesn't fit. Got little boats. Very nice. Wonder if we can get inside the volcano. 76. I can't read that. Hills? Don't whistle at me. I don't think there's any more. That volcano I can't seem to get around to the backside of. Raccoons. Are they puking? Is that what? Are they just spitting water, maybe? The other one looks like it's trying to hold it in. It looks like they're puking, like, oh, I ate some bad fish. Bleh. So that's Western Land over there. There's a little Central Park. This thing's been kind of destroyed in some area. There's a big old hedged dinosaur. Reminds me of Sinclair. If people don't know what Sinclair is, hey, it's a little mine track. Little ride. Sinclair, I don't know if they don't exist where I'm at anymore. Any remnants of them are just abandoned buildings, but Sinclair used to be a gas station chain, which was a green dinosaur. Kinda, I guess. Maybe it was a dinosaur. I know it looked dinosaur-like, we'll say that. It's a nice little theme park. Very compact, right in the middle of the city. I like it. They don't have no roller coasters or nothing. It's not a, I guess it's a kind of a park. I mean, they did say adventure park. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's too boring. Back onto the road. Oh, I could have got in through this side. Oop, I guess that's all it for Adventure Park. Say goodbye, kids. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, people are in the Adventure Park. Hey, get out of here. It's under construction. I'm allowed to be here because I'm a construction worker. And they're just looking at the dilapidated buildings. It's, that's got to be the final mission. Can't wait. It's going to be fun. Alright. Okay, so I spoiled myself just a little bit. I just wanted to make sure that I had all the ones inside this theme park. So I went ahead and looked up all the hammers inside the theme park. Because I don't want to have to come back out here, right? Later on. And I did miss one, so we're going to go find that now. I don't know where it is, to be honest. Like it's over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I'm an idiot. So yeah, there's a labyrinth, and apparently there's a hammer in here. Like I said, I only looked it up for the theme park because I was just like, I don't want to have to come back in here. Oh, you know what? Let's go back to start. Left wall strats. Just follow left wall strats. That is really creepy. Yeah, I'm out of here. Left wall strats. Another dead end. Left wall strats. Yeah, I only looked up a thing and I seen a picture for the labyrinth, so just like, okay. Hey, there it is. Nice. I'm going to continue following left wall strats. Oh, that leads me out. Let's just pretend that's a dead end, just to make sure there's not any others in here. So left wall strats. Yeah. Cubes. Wall strats. Just following the left wall. That actually kind of gave me pause there for a second. Oh, this is actually quite the elaborate labyrinth. Okay, we're going to go into photo mode. We're going to see. It's actually. Okay, never mind. It's not that elaborate. Yeah, it's actually not quite that elaborate. Yeah, you could get lost in here, though. Definitely. Okay. Hopefully there's no more. I'm going to look just to make sure. Um, and if they find any more, we'll see. Look up some more images or whatever. Okay, there was no more in that park. So I decided to go to a different park. A trailer park. There's a trailer park up here. I decided to drive the perimeter real quick. Just check in behind all the trailer houses, and it's just like, oh, look at this. Bloop. 71 out of 100. We got 29 left to go. We're getting there, man. We're getting close. Let's check the center real quick. This shouldn't take too long. Just view it. It's nice and easy between the houses. Actually, it might be better to view it this way. Get out of my way. There's actually a sign on the interstate that says trailer park, and it's just like, wait, you don't have any more fancy name? By the way, this is a trailer park, yes. um, this is actually not a bad representation of one. I mean, the houses are a bit smaller than they're supposed to be. Um, they are quite a bit smaller than your average size trailer house. But, I mean, I should know. I live in one. Oh, hey, I see Hammer. Hello there. Quick, run before it disappears. They don't disappear, don't worry. Right there. 9! That's all I hear. 9! 72. Okay, so this is what we've done. We've done all of the village in the countryside east. We've done all of this area in this little area of countryside west. We've done all the industrial park, all of this, all of this, all of this, and this, all the way up to downtown through Central Heights. The housing estate, we done all of that as well. And yeah, so what I did was I went from here and I went around this area real quick and kind of checked around, and I was like, okay, you know, we were just at a adventure park. Let's go to the trailer park. So I went to the trailer park. Uh-huh. Now the other thing I want to do before I continue is I do want to check the gravel plant quarry. I want to check these two roads. There might be one along one of these roads. My memory is very fuzzy, but I do remember one here, and there might be one here. Just because it's a gravel plant, and then we'll check around this area. And then we'll probably move into the residential or something. I guess we'll see when we get there. Let's go. Okay, and on to our next one here. Just driving up the hill, and it's right there in the middle. So very, very nice. Go ahead and hop out and grab it. Boop. 73. We're almost 3/4 of the way there. We are making time. That means there won't be too many in the city as well. I expected there to be like 40 or so inside the main city. just to be a pain. All right, I'm going to continue traveling up this road, and then we're going to go down that other road. Or go into the gravel plant and then down that other road. Okay, following this little gravel path there. This one right here. So you enter here, and then you just at that little road. There's one right there. Boop. 74. We're getting there. Wonder if there's any more down this road. Probably not. Usually don't like to put more than one in an area. Ow. There's some housing back here. I should probably check those a little more thoroughly. Ow. Stupid trees. Get out of me way, you floating trees. Some of them are slightly floating. Damn it, I cannot see them all. I want off this path. Thank you. Is there any... down this way, I wonder. We might have checked behind here. I'm gonna check again. Hope those trees are solid. Okay. Those little tree bushes are definitely solid. Ooh, there might be one in that parking lot. Okay, none behind here. Ugh. I'm not gonna be able to squeeze between there anyway. There could be one out, like, hiding off the side of that bank or something. I'm gonna check this parking lot real quick. Might be one hiding in this parking lot. No. Negative. They park weirdly. I'm gonna check this little, can't remember what they call it, a key wall, maybe? Is that what they call these things? They're a key wall. Oh, that's bad. It did not turn as sharp as I thought it would. Let's go around here. Might be one on this embankment here. Oh, oh, hello there. Just gonna check around these buildings real quick. It's like, hello there. How do we get over there? Seems, kind of difficult. I remember one being underneath one of these banks as well. This way? Yeah, this is the way. Nice. Now we're 3/4 of the way there. Reset. Oh hey, it reset me clear over here. Nice. I wanted to go back to the gravel plant anyway. On to the next. Alright, so I was on my way to the gravel plant, and I was like, ooh, a skate park. And sure enough, this is a very terrible skate park, by the way. Sure enough, there's a hammer here. That one's right here. Oh, by the way, that other one was right here. I forgot to show it on the map. That one was right there. This one is right here. Nice. Next to the hots. Yeah, this skate park here, uh, there's no real consistency. Yeah, this is a terrible skate park. This section might not be so bad. Nah, it's pretty bad. This bowl, okay, this one's not so bad. You could definitely do some tricks off of this. And maybe this one, but you might fly into another bowl. But this section is just like, no. I'm sorry, but no. It's a terribly designed skate park for the most part. Not good. On to the next. And at our next one here, inside the gravel plant over in this corner, I have picked up this one before. I remember this. I was picking up. We were at very early game. I was picking up gravel or soil or something. And yep, we picked up this hammer. Blink. Look at my pickup, man. This thing is so dirty and it's about out of fuel. I don't think there's any more down here. I think I searched this before. Whee! lake down here? Yeah, there's no... I don't think there's any more in this. I've taken a pretty good look. Haven't seen any more yet. On to the next. Oh, let's switch it to nighttime. Yep. Seeing better at night anyway. And on to our next one. Which, this one is another one of those where you kind of have to be a little bit lucky to find. Which I was, because I was driving on that road there and kind of turned in a little bit past the road. It's kind of falling off the edge and, ooh, a golden hammer. I know there's one on embankment, but this one's like way down here. Hopefully there's no more like down in these crevices and stuff. That suck. That would really suck because I'd have to drive all of them. Aye. On to the next. Yep. I need to search these housing units and stuff like that as well. There might be one in there. Who knows? And here's our next one. Wasn't very far off. So yeah, I drove the rest of this up to here anyway, up to this intersection. And then I drove around these houses and stuff. Didn't really see much else. We're driving down this little road, and there's one right here behind this museum. A museum? Muscle Baby. There we go. I read museum for some reason. Museum fitness. Show you all museums are up to shape. Tip-top shape. Perfect. These are quite fun to search for. I'm always an achievement whore, and I always like to search for my own stuff. Or search my... That makes no sense what I just said. I always like to search for my collectibles and stuff like that. It does get boring at times, like mind-numbing, and you're just like, how can you enjoy this, you know? Searching around. I wonder if there's any underneath these overpasses. I don't know. I find it calming to search for... ow. I find it calming to search for, like, collectibles and stuff, just drive around. Especially this game, it gives me a chance. Gives me a chance to kind of relax a little bit. I don't know if there's going to be one underneath any of these overpasses. Hopefully they'll have one up on the overpass. That'd be mean. Then I'd need to drive the interstates. That'd be pretty darn mean for them to do. Usually they like to put them behind buildings and such. I was going to say like there, but no, that was just a light. Actually, is there any underneath this bridge? There could be, you know? Well, that's going to be a hard place to search because there's no real roads in and out of there. No! Looks like I ain't going to find one for a while, so we're just going to continue right along here. For a second there, I thought I saw one, but that was just a yellow sign. On to the next, I guess. And this is why I always drive my roads twice. Because I missed that the first time. Right there behind that little house. Look at this. Or behind that little house. Behind this little building. Right inside the dump. 79 out of 100. Yay! Oh, I can't hop back over the fence. Get me back in my truck. Alright, cool. On to the next. See if we'll find any more along this road, hopefully. And here's our next one. I just thought I'd check out this little triangle block right here. And there's one right on this dude's pond. He's got a big yard. Nice. Nice big yard. Bloop. 80 out of 100. 20 to go. Holy crap, we are getting close. Getting close to the end. Alright, on to the next. And next one is right on in here. I've been checking this thoroughly. I'm going to be checking this like a million freaking times, man. There's so much here to check. Oh, it's insane. Yeah, so it's right on this little corner here. There's these low fences, this house between these two houses. Just about see it from the road. 81 out of 100. Oof. It's getting down to the wire. I'm getting tired. Someone's about to get fired. On to the next, I guess. And on to our next one here, the one we've already gotten before. This one was we had got when we built the running track over here at the college. So it's right over here, right by this little building and whatnot. I knew there was one over here, and I was trying to look for it, and I looked and looked and looked, and I finally found the sucker. So it's right there. So, link. Blink. Alright, on to the next. And here is our next one. I decided to recheck this area. I had to take a break from it because this area is like so hard to check. So I went ahead and came back, and after I was checking the college, and like I said, sometimes you just have to take a break from an area and move on, and then come back if you don't, if you think it needs some more checking, which it did, and I'm glad I did as well. There's one freaking back here. You can see this from this road. It's hard to spot though. Like I said, nighttime. Nighttime's your friend. Can I not hop this fence? Can I hop this one? Oh, don't tell me I gotta go all the way around. Almost cheated it. Hold on, I gotta get a running start. Yeah! Look at your little choo-choo train. Stealing your hammer. Getting there though. 82 out of 100. Alright, back to the truck. But yeah, you can see that one. It's right right up there. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but it's right by that tree. Like you can just see it. That's why I always check thoroughly back and forth between the houses, because it's just like you may not see it on that other street, but you come to this street and you can see it. On to the next. Oh, I tell you, this is giving me a big old headache. I found the next one, but it's a lot of running. To go in between all these blocks and stuff. I'll check around this gas station real quick before I go and grab that. Make sure there's not one at the gas station too. But yeah, there's a lot of running around because you can't fit the vehicle in between, or in behind buildings and stuff. And a lot of these different areas, like this spot you can, but a lot of these spots you can't. So it makes it really difficult. So here's our next one. It is behind this gas station here. Yeah, like I said, a lot of these areas you can't get vehicles in. And it is just a pain in the butt to check all of these blocks. Because I gotta go in behind every single alleyway and check. And then I gotta run around the roads and to see the front of the buildings to make sure there's none in the fronts as well. I think I've thoroughly checked over here. I'm already on foot, so it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna go grab the vehicle and then drive over here. I think I thoroughly checked, but I'm not quite sure. Not 100%. And then there's this little block in the middle, which might have something. That's what I mean, though. Like, some of this isn't bad because you can check it from the road, but some of these blocks, if you want to check it, you have to be on foot. Because you got to go in behind all the buildings and such. Like here, for instance. This is all I could see from the truck, is about this walkway. And you can probably see here, down here too, but yeah, I think I thoroughly checked all these. This is how agonizing it is. It's like pulling teeth right now. Not right this moment. I'll recheck all these eventually again anyway. Because this downtown area, it's ridiculous. And it's not even the big downtown area. The big downtown areas we still have yet to get to. It's pretty insane. It really is. I guess on to the next. Okay, I think I cleared a few more blocks and then I found another one. This is evil, man. You can't even see this from the road. You have to be walking between these buildings. So that is this block right here, next to the river. There's one right here. So, boop. 84 out of 100. We're getting there. This is going to be the tiresome section. The one that's going to make me go insane. So like I said, a lot of these, there's like little plazas in behind here. Behind all these buildings. And these hammers could be anywhere in this section. Like they could be in that corner. I don't think there's going to be any in this. Nope. This is what I have to do though. You have to drive on foot. You have to drive on foot. You have to drive on your own foot in order to get enough pain going in order to change your ways and stop looking for golden hammers that don't exist. There's probably one in here somewhere. There's gotta be, right? I don't know if they put them that close. That's a little bit weird. That building piece does not work, game. Oh, they wouldn't put one like hiding, right? Oh, that'd be so evil. Like you would look down there and go, yep, it's clear, and then never find it because it was just hiding. It's got its foot against there. Okay, I think that's all the blocks cleared. On the side, I'm gonna go hop in the truck here. I've been doing a lot of running. The reason I need the truck is because I need to clear all those storefronts. It's like there's a few storefronts we gotta clear before we move on. Also need to check that park there too. Oh, that's just a light post. Yeah, we gotta clear all these storefronts. Actually, I need to get some fuel too. Yeah, these storefronts look pretty clear. I haven't checked around these yet. Let's do that real quick. Everything looks pretty clear. Hey, is this a park? Oh, there's gotta be one here, right? Wow, you cannot see anything. So this is a nature walk. This is one of the nature walks. There's gotta be one here. Is it done past it? Probably done past it. It's a little nature walk. I like it. Fortunately, there's not one there. I would have put a hammer there. It'd be cheeky right behind the bushes, especially during the daylight. You'd never be able to see that. It'd be cheeky because it'd be like, you can see it from the road, but you also can't see it from the road. Okay, so there's none back here. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna give everything a once over in this, in all that we've done here. Make sure. And, I'm gonna get some fuel too. Some fuel, I'm gonna repair the truck. And, we'll check everything out. You know what? I might give all this a once over before I fuel up. That'll, then I can just move on to the next area. That'll be my, like, checkpoint, so to speak. Alright. While looking for another hammer that I vaguely remember being on one of these slopes of the waterway here, I seen this booger sitting on the bridge. Yeah. Nice. I was also driving through that park over there to see if there's one. I think there's one along, I don't know if it's along this slope. There's one along one of those slopes. There's probably more as well. I can't get my vehicle down here. I thought one of these slopes had one. Yeah, I decided to check the waterway, the park, before we moved across the bridges to start checking all these other areas. Okay, there's not one here, unfortunately. Alright, on to the next. And on to our next one. Decided to continue to follow up on this other park, and there happens to be one inside of this as well. Gazebo 86. We're getting there. On to the next. And at our next one, right over here, in Chinatown. So that one was over here, by the way. So no. And then, yeah, this one. Link. Whoa. Wait, what? I was not there a second ago. That's my graphics card for you. Alright, gotta check around that back side there. Oh, there's too many alleyways in this section. Okay, and on to our next one. This one is right here. I've checked all this as well. Checked all that, checked all that, checked all that. Pretty sure I might have missed something, but I checked it the best I can as tired as I actually am. 88. Getting closer. Ugh, there's a lot to still catch. On to the next. And on to our next one. Saw this beauty from the road. I had to go back and get my truck. Because I had cleared like half the city on foot. I went back and grabbed the truck and started clearing storefronts and saw this beauty in the corner here. Just hanging out. It's like, oh look, another one, yay! And another one hits the nail. And another one hits, and another one hits. Another one hits the nail. I'm bad, sorry. On to the next one. Oh my gosh, I didn't think the legends were true. That we'd find a hammer in one of these subway tunnels. I've checked like 4 of them, and I've never found one yet. And finally, it has come to fruition. Fruition, whatever. We finally have a hammer. We have 90. Almost, we got 10 more to go. Doing good so far. Starting to clear the blocks on the other side of this little highway over here. There's a little highway down there. Actually, I might build something like this in City Skylines. This does seem like a really good idea. To put your highways down below your city, and then have little entrances um, going between. That would be. Seems like it'd be really cool. As I've been clearing the blocks though, I have to walk everywhere because the truck can't get into a lot of different places. It's really annoying. Like really annoying to get around. Especially these little tiny alleyways. So annoying. I'm gonna go clear a few more blocks and hopefully we'll find another one here soon. Decided to take a little bit of a break from the block clearing over there in the main city, and came down this little. Um, oh, there it is. So this little road right here. Take this road down underneath the bridge, and then take a right here. I was trying to clear out this area. This is where the shipyard goes. I was trying to clear out this area because this area would be easy. I could just drive through it. And I found this little thing. I was like, oh, cool. Let's grab it. Vehicle, I guess. Yeah, I went right on past it, as I usually do. Right on past it. I turned around at the end of the parking lot there, came back, was like, oh, didn't see it. 9 more. We're getting there. I'm gonna go clear the shipyard, then we'll head back up. I might go to the garage. I think there's one at the shop too. I can't remember. And here's our next one. Right along the coast here. And these little uh, tapir burgers. You're really gonna eat those things? Okay. Maybe they have some nutrients. I mean, they eat ants, so I don't know. Maybe. Oh yeah, there's the 40-foot hotel. I remember that now. All right, on to the next. I actually had to hunt for this little thing. So this one is right by the. If you have the storage tank here, you're not going to see it from the other side. You got to come around the storage tank. But because the hammer's black, because I already picked it up and the tank's black, I drove around this like 3 times. I was like, maybe there's one behind these buildings. No, maybe there's one in this. No, no, not in that corner. No, over there. No. And it's just like, there it is. So, blink. Good enough. On to the next. I didn't find another one yet, but I thought that this might be a pretty stupid. Oh, there's another. There's one right there. Fuck. I was getting ready to tell a little joke. But this is a pretty bad joke. It's like, um, normally people would call this a boardwalk, but I call this a board drive. Terrible jokes. And most people like to go for long walks on the beach. I go for long drives on the beach. I'm so terrible. Isn't there one up on this boardwalk as well? Board drive. Geronimo. Oh, that's a fence. Yeah, this is definitely modeled after the pier in California. I forget what it's called. But yeah, the pier in California has a bunch of shops and stuff, and has a Ferris wheel and stuff, and roller coaster also, little tiny. It's a roller coaster for kids. I think there's a hammer at the end of this, if I remember right. There's a hammer on this boardwalk somewhere. There's gotta be. Like this is a thing. So definitely. Oh, yep, right there. Look at that. I already knew. Like it's a place of significance. Yeah, I still have not worked up the courage to go back to trying to find more on the in the city. I guess I'm gonna go for more beach drives. I almost missed that one. I was um, driving along the ped walkway here, and there's another one at a skate park. I think this is the exact same skate park, exact same asset. Yeah, it's the exact same asset. But hey, here's another one. Boop. 5 more to go. I'm getting there. Woo. I keep driving along here. There's bound to be one out that way. It's like there's bound to be one out that way. This little stretch of land that's significant, so there's bound to be one out here. Oh, yeah, we already found it too. I think my buddy showed me this one. Blink. There we go. And so that one's out there. Oh yeah, so the other one was right here as well, by the way. And that other one was right around here. That other one when I made the boardwalk joke, stupid boardwalk joke. That one was there. There might be another one on that pier, but I don't remember. Anyway, our beach drive is almost over, which is sad. Oh, there's got to be a one around this, right? A one around the end of the beach. It's a nice little nighttime beach driving. I think I'd be arrested. Hey, I knew there's one out here. Here at the end. So that one's, there's the gas station there. There's that one. Woo. 96. Getting there. We are getting there. 4 more to go. Now this is where it gets really hard. So yeah, I gotta go back and start clearing blocks now, which is going to be an absolute pain. I cleared some of these. I think I cleared most of them, to be honest. I have not cleared... Well, we have not cleared this yet. Let's clear this real quick. This little park here. That might have one in it. Plus there's a bunch of stores over here that might have one in it. What's this? What's this fenced in area? Oh, volleyball courts. Every time I hear that, hi! Or hey, I was here. 9. Yeah, everybody's not gonna be able to unhear that. Did I just see? No, I did not just see. Okay, bunch of little shops out here. Very nice. Probably gonna come back here again as well. I usually check twice for a lot of different areas. Oh, there's got to be one at this park, right? Oh, we built this park. Yeah, there's got to be one around here. I think. Might have been one of the ones we found. Let me know if you guys see it. Now, this was one of the earlier jobs we actually did. The big ones. The campaign mission ones. Is there a hammer at the tiki bar? Those are fake flames. I hate it. What's with the container? I guess that's where that guy lives. 9! See what I mean? Oh, there's no hammer around here. Oh well. I'm gonna go until I find the next one. Well, that didn't take very long. I seen an area with more tennis courts, and looky here. There's another hammer. Or no, these are basketball courts. Oop. 97. 3 more. Hopefully I don't run it. I don't want to run into a situation where I have to go around the entire city again to find one or two. Annoying. On to the next. Oh man, is this game evil? This is the most evil one of them all. Like, unless you decide to venture in here, which I did. I just drove around here. And I was getting ready to say clear, and then I backed up and turned the camera around, which then revealed this baby. Fuck you. That is so bad. So that's in this block right here. So there's the base and there's the thing. That is so mean. So mean, game. 2 more. Oh, that one would have took. I would have probably had to look that up at some point. But yeah, it's like I'll come between here, and I was just like, urch. And I was just like, okay. To turn the camera around to back up, and I went, and I just seen it. Eh, I hate you. I hate you so much, game. That is mean. That is a mean spot. Uh, I've actually spent a little bit of time driving up and down some of these littler streets because I kind of cleared the blocks by foot, but I was just like, oh, I'll just drive up and down them too, and check every little nook and cranny again. So we're getting on the wire, man. I'm getting tired. On to the next. And on to our next one here. This one's not so evil, luckily. This one's not quite as evil. Um, so right behind here, right behind the 6 dudes. So this, I'm guessing this is a joke on Five Guys. That's pretty good though. So yeah, you got the gas station here. You got your shop here, so along the coast. That's right behind this building here. Perfect. 99. One more. We're so close, man. So freaking close. I'm been using the truck to try and keep track. I've been getting so tired that I've been trying to search blocks multiple times. Like normally I do that like once or twice, like usually once or twice, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm pretty sure that this block is clear. But I've been clearing a few blocks like multiple times, and then going, oh, wait a minute, this is looking familiar. Right, on to the next. Okay, I knew there was one around this bridge. I remember us finding one around the bridge, but I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't find it the longest time. And then it became morning, um, and it made it a little easier to spot. Can you see it from here? So this one, this is that new bridge you build. Um, so that's a new bridge you build, and if you don't build the bridge, you can get to it as well. You can get to it without the bridge being built. It's fine. Yeah, there's actually a hammer. This is the one we had already found during a mission, but I just happened to spot it while I was driving around this way. You cannot spot this from the road. You might get lucky enough, but it's a very small window between this tree and the neck. It is the bridge, and you're gonna be more focused on the bridge anyway. So I spotted this from down there. So this is the one we already got. So blink as well. As well. On to the next. I haven't found the next one yet, other than a memory. So while I was thinking about it, I was just like, was there another one? I can't remember. Just making sure my recording software is working correctly. There's a little bit of lag going on, and I want to make sure that it's working. So I drove back to get on top of the bridge. So this is the bridge you build. Again, you don't have to have the bridge built. You can get over here through other means, going around the long way. But there's one along this ridge somewhere, and I tried to find it earlier and I couldn't. But then seeing this bridge again and seeing that other hammer just reminded me. So probably be easier to find during the day since I've already found it. It's along that ridge somewhere. I was up there on the top and I couldn't see it earlier, so let's see. Thought it was along here. Am I incorrect? I might be misremembering. I could have swore there was one around here somewhere. Oh, hey, I see it. Just barely, but I see it. So yeah, this spot right here, way across town. That's on this side. It's actually a mission for a new road to go in here, I think. Something. And there it is. I knew there's one on this ridge. Yeah, you cannot see it from up here. I was up here. This is like many, many hours ago, but I was up here. I was just like, yeah, I guess I don't see it. And it was also dark too, so we're gonna turn it back to night. Night's easier to look at anyway. Yeah, these things are hard to see once you've already got them, but at least they show so you can show your friends. Want to show your friends where they're all at if you know where they're all at. I'm not gonna ever remember everything. Yeah, so blink, and let's move on to the last one, which I have no idea. I think we're about caught up. I might have to look up the last one, but there's another one that I know of that's in one of the waterways, and I'm gonna have to go look around the waterways to find it. So that might take a little bit. Give me a moment. One moment, please. So I've been driving for a little while. Just a little bit. I searched a lot of the waterways and I couldn't find it. So I hope that I've shown the locations of all of the hammers. The last one is right here in front of me. And it's gone. And it's back. I just drove down this road and I was like, oh, I wonder what's out here. It's a new development area, it looks like, as well. Um, just kind of ends in a little square. And I was just like, oh, the last hammer. So, yep, we have the last hammer. I guess. And you can collect these by driving over them, but you know what? Do it. Full steam. More steam. More steam is required. I probably don't sound as good as I sound in my head for that. Alright, let's go. Straight to the ocean. Gonna put this Ford in the ocean. Good old Ford. Oh my gosh, look at the bobblehead. We got the achievement though. Yay! Achievement, and we collected all the collectibles. That bobblehead was going insane. Oh my gosh, that was yeah, that was I mean, it was okay for a long while, and then it just once you got to the city, trying to look for them in the city was yeah, that was miserable. It was not fun. Vehicle vehicle fleet. Um vehicle fleet. This truck, we're gonna store this. We can be repaired and refueled. Oh yeah, by the way, what about upgrade levels? What do we got? Fill up 50 times at off-site gas stations or private gas or your private gas pump to get a decent discount when you fill up on comedy purposes. Repair 50 times. Okay, so I still got to do those. Oh, we could purchase 4 men too. Do it. Oh, we need to claim loan 2. Nice. Is there anything else? Oops. Forgot I gotta claim these and unlock stuff. Is there anything else? Not an M. What about S class? Okay, L class. Okay, there's 2 more to get then. So I gotta repair and refuel 50 times before I get that last one. I still gotta drive around too. There's another achievement I need to get. I wonder if can you see achievements? Progress. Wealth. Wealth is really low. If you want to be a part of the city's elite, then get down to work and start earning money. They want $50 million in that. Wow. Milestones, company expansions, contracts, campaigns, multiplayer. Locations. 24 out of 49. It's probably like all. Yeah, collectibles 100 out of 200. Milestones completed 22 out of 62. 10 out of 24. Campaigns 4 out of 12. I wish I could see like my achievements. Finances, milestones. Oh, I forgot about these. As well, there was milestones you could get. I don't know if you had to purchase these or not. I don't know how to get these. Like sand is only 1 out of 3. Use enough sand to get a growing discount when purchasing it at the gravel plant. Oh, we get to use sand. The most popular resource. Once you've bought enough of it, you'll get a discount when purchasing asphalt. Progress, 80 out of 100. Huh. So what happens if you purchase and sell? That's fine. Anyway, this video is going on too long. Yeah, hopefully I got all the hammer locations. I'm pretty sure I did. But that is going to be it for this episode of Construction Sim with collecting all the hammers. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to do, and I wanted to show people where the hammers were. I guess. I mean, it's not really, like I said, this is not really a guide because I didn't know where the hammers were, so it's not really a guide. It's more of a watch me struggle and squirm trying to find them all, and scream and shout, and let it all out. Anyways, like I said, that's going to be it for this episode of Construction Sim. I'm going to probably not put this in the Construction Sim folder. This will probably just be a one-off type deal. But yeah, thanks for watching, and until hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.